Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel management, mom to 4 kids by 4 men, never married, desires to be married, correct?
That is correct, Kendra.
Okay, so date 32 to 42, prefers you to be in the New York area, make bare minimum $80,000.
I've talked to a guy from your show before too. I won't release his, but
what happened?
So I think it was cool. Like if I lived closer to him because I was traveling. If I lived closer to him, then I would have probably like pursued some. He was a cool guy. It's just the only thing I would say is his communication was not the way that I wanted it to be. Like if he wasn't like an open book, you had to always pull stuff out of him, which I'm okay with. But it's just like to a certain extent, like you have to communicate eventually. We're adults. We're not gonna play that game.
You guys were just talking. Did you ever meet in person?
Yeah, we did. We met in person like 4 times.
Did y'all sleep together?
Do I have to disclose that?
Well, by not wanting to answer, you did.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus?
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. Today, we're going to deep dive into this specific episode of Kendra G Singles Live. And the reason for this is because it is a textbook case, a perfect example of where the dating market is today. It used to be a time that a single mother would only have one child or two perhaps from one man, but we have gotten so far down the road and it's gotten so far out of control. You got women who believe if they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baby fathers, they can demand the same thing on today's dating market as if they had none. And it's outrageous. And any man that chooses to have anything other than perhaps a casual relationship, which I'm not a proponent of, anything other than that, you're out of your mind. You're destined for failure. There's nothing but struggle with a woman like this. Marriage is definitely out of the question because that's a straight L. But you don't have to believe me. Follow along as we dissect this interview and reveal that we have to stop the foolishness with allowing the single mother crisis to be normalized.
Hi, what's your name, baby?
My name is Thea.
Thea, where you calling me from, love?
I'm in Atlanta right now on vacation, but I am from the Bronx. Oh, God.
Okay, so where do you live? So you live in the Bronx?
I live in the Bronx, New York.
Okay. And Thea, how old are you?
I'm 36.
36? What you do for a living?
I don't know how people be feeling on this show.
What?
So I'm a Scorpio.
Okay, you're a Scorpio. What do you do for a living, honey?
I do hotel management.
Okay. Do you have any children?
Yes, this is where they're going to eat me up. I have 4 kids.
Okay, 4 kids. How old are your kids?
So I have an 18-year-old, I have an 8-year-old son, 7-year-old, and 5.
Okay. Are they all by the same man?
Nope. I got 4 different baby fathers.
The fact that this woman finds this situation that funny tells you she's not fit for nobody and she's out of control.
Okay, 4 men. Have you ever been married?
No.
So how come? Okay, well, do you desire marriage?
Yes, I do, indeed.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I definitely marry one day.
So 4 men. Why didn't you marry any of the men that you had children with?
I mean, it just didn't work out. Like I was young when I had my first child, of course. She's 18. I was dating somebody for 7 years. And that didn't work out either. I mean, he was kind of, I would say he was kind of like verbally abusive. Like he was controlling, I should say. Okay. So he always had an issue. Then I have, like nothing worked out. 5-year-old, he basically was a deadbeat. 5-year-old daughter, deadbeat. Like so it just didn't work out.
Well.
I would say I be trying. These men out here is, I don't know.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'll be dating, just not working out. So I guess it's me.
Really?
Not choosing.
Okay, let me see if I can continue. So we got Thea, Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel manager, mom to 4 kids by 4 men, and never married. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
So I've been watching you for a while. I'm looking for somebody with no baby mama drama.
You can't make this shit up, people.
I need somebody who's
girl.
Baby mama.
Girl.
Okay.
Girl.
No baby drama.
Girl. Now, Thea. I'm a whisper it. I'm a whisper this because I don't want nobody else to hear it. Okay. Just me and you.
Okay. Go.
You listening?
Everybody's going.
You got 4 baby daddies. How you gonna say you don't want somebody with baby mama drama when any man that dates you got to deal with 4 other men?
It doesn't matter because I don't bring drama. With my baby fathers, we don't have drama. I basically am a single mom. I take care of my kids. There's no drama at all.
If you
like they
get
all
serious with a man, I think what women don't, and men have shared this on the show. Shout out to Holla. I forget his name was Holla. He's from New York, and if I can remember, I'm gonna put the highlight in. He said, whenever you deal with a woman, you got to deal with the child's father too. Now, would you date a woman with kids?
Okay, listen. If you got one, I could possibly deal with the one. But when you start getting into the 2, 3s, and the 4s, and you got multiple baby daddies, and because of I want you to meet somebody. She got 3 kids, but she got 3 baby fathers. I said, do you understand that that's 7 personalities that I got to deal with?
Right.
Because I'm not thinking about that.
Break down 7 personalities.
Okay, 7 personalities I got to deal with. I got the woman, her 3 kids. That's 4.
Okay.
And I got to deal with the 3 baby daddies. Because if I'm taking this woman serious, let's be real. I gotta probably meet that, like all the kids, the fathers come in. I gotta deal with 7 personalities. You gotta get to know 7 people. You gotta build a connection with 7 people.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
The respectable man, he gotta deal with you, your 4 kids, and then the 4 men that come along with those kids. So let's just say one of your children gets into it with him. I'm gonna call my real daddy. Now your real daddy gotta jump in to the situation. So there might not be drama right now because there is not a man in that spot. But you have to be aware that any man that is serious about you, not just trying to have sex with you, but serious about you, would have to, he should want to desire a good relationship, and you never know how that's going to be. So are these men non-existent? Do your kids' fathers not participate?
They're not consistent. They're not really consistent the way that I would say. Like they will have to go through me if they had an issue with any of my kids. That's one thing. And the father will have to respect what I have to say first. And if somebody comes into my life, they have to basically respect what I have going on. Their fathers have to respect what I have going on. There's no drama at all.
Okay, so you want to get married. Would your future husband have the right to discipline your children?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's keep going.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Things will go through me. Fine.
He would discipline them. Then he can't discipline them because you're gonna discipline them if they have to go through you.
Gotcha, bitch.
No, they can go through me, but they're allowed to discipline my child as well. But basically, we can go through it together. They can talk to me about it, but they can definitely discipline my child. That's fine.
Stop the cap.
Fine. But it has to be like a serious, committed relationship, not nobody who I'm just dating and getting to know.
No, I agree with that. I mean, I'm talking because you said you want to get married. So everything I'm asking for a man that would be considered as a husband.
Yeah, they can discipline my child.
Okay. I cut you off, so I want you to start from the top. What type of man are you looking for?
So I did say no baby mama drama. I'm going to stick with that because that's what I want. Okay. I want somebody with good hygiene. Basically, they have to have good hygiene. I don't want no bad. Somebody who's basically can express themselves, good communicator. And of course, they got to accept that I'm a mom first. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Big communication is big with me because I'm a real person and I expect somebody to be real with me as well. Yeah, I'm basically keeping 100 all the time. So they know exactly what the time it is when they deal with me.
So I'm assuming that you date a man and there was baby mama drama?
Not necessarily. I'm just putting it out there that I don't want that. No.
Oh, okay. I'm not the path that drama
because if I see drama, I take myself away from it. Basically, I'm not. No, I have not.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
So my deal breakers would be basically, like I said, somebody who's a deadbeat. I want somebody a deal breaker as well. I try to remember stuff. No abusive, of course, verbally abusive, and then somebody who can't communicate well. Another deal breaker, I don't like excessively jealous men. I already know I'm attractive and I don't want somebody who's going to be upset with somebody trying to talk to me because I'm going to keep it 100. If I like you, I like you. And that's how I am. I'm a Scorpio. If I like somebody, I basically trying to work and establish an exclusive relationship. So that's me.
Okay. She says she knows she's attractive, so when other men try to holler at her, do not be insecure. Has that happened before?
I don't like insecure men. That's just something that I'm not. Yeah, I can't date insecure men. No. I just want them to be confident within them. Sorry, I don't know if you're still saying something, but I want them to be confident within themselves. Know that, trust, be confident. That's a big deal breaker if they're not to do that. And they're just goal driven, and ready to work on a family dynamic.
What?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. Did you say that, is there a past experience where you were dealing with a guy and then somebody else tried to hit on you and it was a whole situation?
No. I'm just putting what I want and what I don't want out there.
Okay.
I don't like.
Oh, okay. I thought it happened or something.
No,
okay. Fair enough.
I'm not a drama-filled person. I stay away from drama. I'm very quick to be dismissive if somebody is drama. I don't have time for it. Yeah, I just don't have time. My main focus, and I'm gonna tell people this, is my kids. Yes, I'm a mom of 4. My focus is my kids. I definitely involve Like I will always find time for somebody who I'm interested in. Like right now I'm on vacation. Like, I find time to have me time. I'm a mom and sometimes you need that me time, but then I'm big on my kids as well. So I want to let people know that if I'm interested, I make it work. So that's never an issue.
Okay. Does the guy have to look a certain way?
Yes. The guy definitely has to look a certain way. I definitely like somebody. I'm 5'7". So I prefer somebody 6 feet and up. At least.
At least. Were your children's dad over 6 feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay. So.
I mean,
okay.
I prefer black guys as well. I don't have a light skin, dark skin preference. I just need to have good height and be confident. Good. Carry yourself well.
Carry yourself well. All right. Money. Should you make a certain amount of money?
Yes. I need him to at least make $80,000. I live in New York. I used to be lenient with that and be like, they don't have to.
Oh, your volume went out, honey. Your volume went out.
Or more. I'm going to stand on that.
Okay. She's standing on that, 80,000 or more. So do you want him to be in New York?
I've traveled before, but I prefer them to be in New York.
Okay. Do you get child support? That was one of the questions from the cousins.
Yeah.
You do. Okay. All right, Thea, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, let me see. This is.
Let's see this body. Okay. All right, we see that booty when you turn, girl. So we got Thea, Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel management, mom to 4 kids. When was your last relationship?
So my last relationship was literally, I stopped talking to somebody about 2 weeks ago.
Was y'all in a relationship?
Yeah.
Why'd y'all break up 2 weeks ago?
It's a long story. We was in a relationship for about 10 months and I just felt like I couldn't deal with him no more because I had a situation with my daughter, one of my kids, and I guess instead of him being communicating that maybe it was too much, because I used to always travel to see him. He lived in another part of New York, basically, and I would travel to see him, and then eventually, I was restricted at the moment and could not go to travel to see him, and basically he didn't tell me he wasn't okay with it, but he was just started acting funny, the true colors came out. So I was just like, no, I can't. There's certain things I would allow, certain things that I just.
So you guys were long distance?
No, just a different borough, I should say.
Oh, okay. A different borough. Okay.
Just a travel, but just a different borough, so it wasn't really long distance. I wouldn't say long distance.
Okay. So, 2 weeks is soon. Do you feel like you're ready to start dating, or more so? Can that be repaired, or is it over for real?
No, it's over. Once I realized, I gave chances. Not like I'm just up and left. It was basically, I felt him out. I went to go see him to make sure this is what I wanted, and he was still acting funny. So I was just it was a really serious situation. So he should have been more understanding on my situation. So other than that, I was the one always making sure that we kept it going. So because he didn't, I'm not broken from it. Okay. I promise you.
Hold on, real quick. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
You know what I mean? I said I'm not broken from it. I just know it's time to move on. I know when. Basically, I've observed myself enough to know when I can take something, when I can tolerate something, and that was something I wasn't tolerating in my eyes. So he's gone. Yes.
Okay. Just real quick, I asked you earlier about child support, and then someone said we didn't really ask that question. So I had to pin it for a second so y'all can know. I don't know why y'all think I be lying, y'all. Someone did ask that question, and that's why I asked the question. Now I'm about to unpin it for the person that said I was a liar when I asked that question. As you can see, someone really did ask that. All right, let's keep going. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
It was about 2 weeks ago when I seen them, and yeah, that was it. I wasn't feeling.
Okay, so here's what the cousins are saying. Now this is a common thread I keep saying. They're saying, do you not like? They feel like 2 weeks. Maybe you need to heal.
No.
And do you know how to be single?
No, they don't know me. That's why I don't need to heal. Like, I'm already healed. All right. When I don't like something and it's not something that I could tolerate, I let go. I move on. There's some,
Did you love this man?
I cared for him. I did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was with him for 10 months. When you took him 10 months.
What's the longest you've ever been without a man?
I would say 4.5 years.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I was dating for. So I got
4.5 years
to learn.
Didn't date a man at all?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Right after my. It was like okay. I was. Yeah.
So you went 4.5 years without having sex?
No, I was dating.
Girl, you're not answering. You're not. Okay. What's the longest you ain't date nobody?
4.5 years of being in a relationship. You said how long?
No,
I was not.
Okay, well, let me rephrase. I could have asked the question wrong. Huh?
Yeah. I was just dating. I wasn't in a relation, like an exclusive relationship, I should say. I was not in an exclusive.
Okay. Well, let me ask this question. What's the longest you ever? Can I wait? Hold on, Thea. I gotta ask the question. Okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
What's the longest you ever been without a man? Period.
Without a man. Period. I would say like 6 months.
Okay. Because some cousins feel as though 2 weeks isn't enough time. You should heal, and then some feel like you don't know how to be single because you have 4 kids by 4 men.
Honestly, the cousins could think what they want as far as that. I know that I'm okay with dating, continuing to date. You understand? Like, I love the cousins, but I know that I'm okay to date and move on. It's not, I've been with him for 10 months. I was trying to work it out. We did say we were exclusive, but at the same time, when there's someone who is not on the same page with you and you know what you can tolerate, what you cannot, then you know you have to also learn how to let go. And that's what I'm okay with. Like, I know that he wasn't for me, probably for somebody else. That's okay. You know, it's time to move on. That's it.
Okay, so here are my thoughts. This woman is very problematic. She is everything from a monkey brancher to a CC rider. Some may call her a 304 based on her history, whether it's relationship history or sexual history. And if you don't believe me, let me throw in this bonus clip just to prove the point.
We got Thea, Bronx, New York, 36, Scorpio, hotel management, mom to 4 kids by 4 men, never married, desires to be married, correct?
That is correct, Kendra.
Okay, so date 32 to 42, prefers you to be in the New York area, make bare minimum $80,000.
I've talked to a guy from your show before too. I won't release his, but
what happened?
So I think it was cool. Like, if I lived closer to him because I was traveling, if I lived closer to him, then I would have probably like pursued something. That was a cool guy. It's just the only thing I would say is his communication was not the way that I wanted it to be. Like, if he wasn't like an open book, you had to always pull stuff out of him, which I'm okay with, but it's just like to a certain extent. Like, you have to communicate eventually. We're adults. We're not gonna play that game.
You guys were just talking. Did you ever meet in person?
Yeah, we did. We met in person like 4 times.
Did y'all sleep together?
Do I have to disclose that?
Well, by not wanting to answer, you did. But wait a minute. When did you meet this guy?
I wanted to share that because it's like, yeah, I just wanted to share that because I've dated.
And I want to know, give me the time frame. When did you meet him?
I met him before I started talk, like a year ago.
Because you just said you got out of a 10-month relationship.
Correct.
So there you have it. This woman needs to go get some therapy, and as she puts it, focus on her kids, because she literally just hops from Johnson to Johnson. And as far as marriage is concerned, that's not going to happen unless she finds a super simp to take on all them kids and baggage. Yet, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Tell me how you feel about this particular situation and your position on dating single mothers. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Male Reality Lessons and have a good day.